Good morning. It's 3:55 in the morning, and I'm about to get ready and walk the 8 miles to the shuttle junction. Going to Stehekin, baby. October 5th. Let's do it. All right, 4:43 in the morning, and I've left camp. 8 more miles to the junction. It's warm. I don't even have gloves on. Got all my layers on, and socks, but it's just very dry. So it's very, very tepid as far as I'm concerned. Temperate. Off we go. All right. 6:25, and I've gone almost 6 miles. It's faster than, so I'm doing about 3.5 miles an hour pace. Yeah. Just starting to see light up on the horizon. In the last 5 minutes, I passed one tent. I didn't see another one, but I didn't want to wake anyone up. So that very well could have been Hillbilly and Tootsie. Looking at Far Out last night, I was trying to find the hours to the bakery, trying to find the hours to the Stehekin General Store. I think that's open 6 till 6 p.m. Trying to just find information. It's just the standard thing that we all most, like probably 99.99% of hikers do when you're about to go into town, especially if it's, if it's there's two ways to get into town. You kind of go in a whirlwind where maybe you like pull a fat day, or you get to your destination, like in the middle of the day when things are going on and moving and shaking, and you somehow end up in a ride. Next thing you know, you're in town. It's like, whoa. But when you're approaching town and you're a ways away, so it's all kind of more timed out, where you're like, timing wise, there's no point in rushing in, but you position yourself to enter town based on schedules, day of the week, time of day stuff. So when it's the night before a town day, and you know that it's like it's in the bag. Like in this situation, it's very in the bag because it's a guaranteed shuttle, it's a scheduled shuttle, and so there's a time to arrive by, and also, also the, lack of dice roll of, well, we got to get there and then we got to start hitching. That's a whole nother logistical fiasco at times. And you just can't help but, you're deep diving, because Far Out will have information for each town and all the landmark, spots like cafes or hostels in that town. And so, and there's a list, there's comments dating back. I mean, the furthest comment I've seen is like 2017, 2016. They go back quite a ways. And so you'll deep dive at least I will. I'll deep dive every location in town, reading the comments, reading the information, because you never know if you're gonna scroll in a comment section long enough to find some really useful beta, and that can come in. Sometimes that's just someone who knows more, who like was just there and was like, hey, their hours changed, y'all, and it's not updated anywhere else. Or maybe it's someone who was there last year. It was like, heads up, they said this, it was like this last year, it might be changing this year. Here's maybe another person to hit up, or a different way to get in, or a different place to stop at that worked for me, and yada yada yada. And so I was just deep diving on Far Out last night and noticed that the schedule for this shuttle bus into the town, because it's from the trail. I'm hiking to a junction, okay, with a road and the trail, and it's the only other way besides crossing, I think it's Lake Stehekin, by ferry or plane to access Stehekin. I think you get there from the east side of the lake as well. So I saw that the shuttle is, as of after today is the last day in October that they're running the shuttle. They started running it in September. I can't believe it's October 5th today. So mid-September they reduced, I think they dropped their schedule down to a reduced time, because it would usually run 4 times a day. So once it's, late in the season, mid-September, they reduced it to twice per day, and that's 9:15 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. And today, October 5th, is the last day that they'll be running the schedule, after which, until October 16th, which is when they close, Stehekin closes. After, between the 5th and the 16th, it's on call only, minimum $100 cost per ride. So pretty crazy timing to be getting in. And I've got a water feature right here to cross. I don't want to get my feet wet. I'm so dry. I'm so dry. One of the reasons I don't like hiking in the dark is it's not just the spooky factor. Your mind plays tricks on you. My mom playing tricks on me. Your mind plays tricks on you and will almost always get the best of you. So if you can just remember that, once again, it's like a mushroom trip. If things get hairy, you just gotta tell yourself, hey, you're tripping, bro. It'll all be fine. And at night, when you're hiking at night, you just gotta remind yourself, hey, I'm hiking at night. It's only dark at nighttime. In the morning it'll be bright. Earlier it was bright, and that's okay. It's just dark right now. That's all. So I really don't have the best vision at night because I don't have depth perception. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Maybe I have. But yeah, I found out when I was 15 at an optometrist appointment that I don't have depth perception. Something in my eyes just didn't develop. Trip out. It happens rarely with people, and I guess your eyes just compensate. But so I have trouble catching things that are tossed to me or thrown to me. I trip. I can't gauge exactly how far I am from the ground all the time, and so I trip a little more often in the crappy lighting. Even with my headlamp on, I have to have it on bright to really make sure I don't trip at all. So that's my big reason I don't care for hiking in the dark. And the early morning starts, while gratifying, are much nicer in the summer months because the sun rises so much earlier, so much faster. Okay, probably just a couple miles to go now, maybe less. Let's do it. $6:48. No more headlamp, and I'm just under 2 miles away from the junction to Stehekin. I just passed a sign that said Chelan National Recreation Area. Also passed another tent. This time a big Agnes, Copper Spur, or Fly Creek, whatever the ultralight big Agnes tent is that everyone uses on trail. And it was a single person too, so not sure whose that is. But that's 2 tents, possibly 3 so far. Let's go. Less than a mile to the junction. 7:15. I am so proud of myself. So happy. 117 miles that I started walking on Monday at 2 p.m. And it is now Sunday, 7:15 a.m. About to finish off this section. It's not the end of section K, I don't think. I think section K goes up to Rainy Pass. So I'll have to check. I don't know. But from Stevens Pass to Stehekin, it was 117 miles. Oh, big old bird. I see where it landed. I think that was an owl. Anyways, yeah, pretty proud of myself. I am so ready to get to that bakery and get a baguette. I might get 2 baguettes. You like baguettes? Anyways, I couldn't spot that owl. I think it was an owl though. I could tell by its body shape. That's like the 3rd gnarly owl sighting I've had on trail. Whoa. And don't give me any Whitley Strieber bullshit. I don't believe in aliens. At least not the same way I used to. I just don't think they are what we've always been told they are. But that's a conversation. It's a conversation for another time and another place, mate. So I'm coming down into, I just checked the map. This is the Agnes Gorge I'm coming down into. Very northeast Washington vibes here. We've got ponderosa pines, big old pine needles on the ground. The last big ridge I came across yesterday was just afterwards. It was almost like a switch flipped and boom, it's just like dry, arid eastern Washington, which is kind of like high deserty in a weird way. For those of you who aren't familiar with Eastern Washington and the climate here, you kind of leave the rainforesty kind of vibes and enter into a bit more of a mountainous high desert vibe. Food wise, I'm doing okay. I have 1 pack of ramen, 2 packs of tuna, 1 pack salmon, 1 pack Spam, and 10 ounces of peanut butter. There's a squeezy tube that I've been eating like goo because I have no more snacks, no more candy, no more bars, no more nothing. I might have a little packet of honey, maybe 1 mayonnaise packet, but that's it. This is a tent site. Should I see if there's a view over here? Should I see if there's a view? Should we do a view? Let's do a viewing. Wow. Ooh. Mountains. And down below, that is Agnes Creek. And that right there, well, that's the past, folks. Okay. Time to go. Because I really, I hate being pressed for time. I really do. Sometimes time gets away from me. But for the most part, I have no issues getting somewhere early. And I don't mind to hurry up and wait, because just means I'm gonna be on time guaranteed. And yeah, so I intend to get down here to this campground area, which is High Bridge, I think is the name of it. There's a dope bridge coming up. It's gonna cross Agnes Creek, and I want to make some coffee. I didn't do any coffee this morning. Popped a pilly, caffeine pill, and dipped out of camp. So I'm quite ready for my morning coffee now. Well, all right. Here faster than I thought. Guess I've been motoring today. I'm also delirious from lack of sleep. Not really. Woo! This is the bridge over Agnes Creek. Check it out! North Cascades National Park. We in here, baby. Look at this! Wow. Bridge jump, you think? Viable bridge jump? Definitely not. I'm joking, of course. Whoa, the salmon! The salmon! This is it. This is the last leg for them. This is the last leg for these salmon. Holy shit. Look at them. I've never seen them in real life. They're beautiful. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Wow, that is just... What kind of salmon are those? I think they're coho. That is just so beautiful, man. Pacific Northwest special right there, dog. Shotted Pacific Northwest special. Now, I need water. So, I will go get some. You know, I also discovered, I was thinking, once again, always a dangerous game. I was thinking, and I realized that if today is the last day that the shuttle is gonna run for to get back and forth from here today, if today's the last day, that means I gotta figure out a ride back to the trailhead tomorrow. It's only 11 miles, so I could walk it. I'm not gonna do that, probably. Someone will probably give me a ride. Someone will probably pity my late season ass. Let's get a better view of these fish. Oh my God. They're so beautiful. They're so red. Gosh. Oh, here's one right here. Look at it. Wow. How incredible. I'm gonna get coffee water. Real quick though, check this out. Front paw, rear paw. Bear was down here. Probably fishing, I hope. All right, 7:35. At the road, Agnes Creek Trail. Cloudy Pass, 20 miles. Sottle Pass, 20 miles. Agnes Gorge, Bridge Creek. I think I go this way. This is the way to the camp area. Either way, I can like futz around because it's only 7:30. Look. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Wow. Wow. This hits me sometimes. Just the grand, the grandness, the grandeur of this whole endeavor sometimes. I've seen that sunrise in the desert, in the Sierra, and now less than 100 miles from the Canadian border. A beautiful sight. All right, this is High Bridge. Ooh, viable bridge jump, maybe? Wow. Agnes Creek. And over here, check this out. Cool. There's a bear box here out here. Check it out. Old corral. This is pretty cool. Whoa. Wow. Jeez. There it is, right there. That's the rest of the way to Canada. Wow. I found a few Cliff Bars in the bear box over here. I'm gonna go have one and make some coffee. Hay loft up there. There's even a bike rack. Check it out. Well, how do I rate? All of a sudden, I'm out here at the picnic table at the High Bridge Trailhead Campground area, and a lovely little lady in a puffy down comes walking out with an apple and a cup of coffee in her hands. Her name's Barb. Her and her husband Stan live here, and he's the ranger on duty here. So she came out, she brought me a cup of coffee with this awesome duck on the mug. That's great. And an apple from the orchard. Oh. That right there. Best apple, all trail. Best apple, the entire trail. Oh, wow. That's spectacular. That is absolutely... Lucky me. I'm still gonna make another cup too. She looks at me, she's like, "You're bringing up the rear." I said, "I know." She said, "But great weather for the rest of the week." So I told her I'm from Washington, and she said, "Oh, so you know what you're getting into." I said, "Yeah." It's gonna be great weather the rest of the week, just cold nights. We're good. She's like, "You gotta ski that." I'm like, "I know." So great. I love Washington. So here's the Barb and Stan. Oh, Choo! There's Tootsie.
Choo-choo!
Gert. Thomas and I'm sorry. Mika.
Trucker and whiskey.
Okay. Trucker, is that it? Trucker and whiskey? Alright.
Yeah.
Hillbilly. Let's do it!
Fortnite battle bus.
On the whammy there. You guys may know the post office is not open. The post office will not open tomorrow until 10 a.m. If you're looking to get a package there. If you guys have a UPS or FedEx or an Amazon package, you know, it sounds weird, but I know guys who've gotten those that are hiking. Let me know. We'll get you pointed to where those will be at, because they're not going to be at the post office. They're at a different location. I will get you guys pointed out the store hours down there, where the store's at, and their hours are shortened up until 10 a.m. until 4:30 right now. Now we got the free fall of bicycles. Hello, Gummy. Surprised I didn't get the Stehekin split right here. We just got them in the middle of the road. Don't get it. Okay, guys, here when we stopped at the bakery, you can bring together whatever you want to eat, drink, bring it back on the bus with you. We'll spend a little time here. The goal is we're going to leave here at 5 minutes after 10. So be back on the dots or
Anything else for the case?
Wow. It's 11, just after 11. Made it into Stehekin. Ran into the goose. Turns out the goose is loose. Yeah, Stehekin is amazing. I've only ever seen videos of Stehekin. I'm gonna go check the store out. A ferry just pulled in, so. All right, about to get into it. The hiker box here at Stehekin. Here we go. Sardines, mine. Broken pack of ramen, that's ramen. Some bread, damp bread, some soy sauce, elbow macaroni. We have here a pair of thick ass gloves, chunk light tuna. I don't know about that. We'll set it aside, maybe. Some muesli. I don't really eat muesli. Smoked mussels. Never tried those. I'm gonna give them a try. Oh, what do we have in here? A huge box of minute rice. That's crazy. No way. Louis L'Amour? Dude. Some stuff. Some stuff. Boom. Boom. You need that Murray's, dog? You need that Murray's. I used to use Murray's.
Yeah.
Soap. Plenty of bug juice.
Yeah, but there's always so much.
So much bug juice. Oh. Just in case. A fork. Ew. Bzz. Detox wipes. This is pretty much all bug juice. Some headphones. Ooh. It's all bug juice. In here. Some Idahoan roasted garlic. Double roasted garlic. Chia seeds. Active dry yeast. Who's out here baking, bro? Who's out here baking? Sweet couscous peanuts porridge. Okay. Interesting. Ochre, banana nut protein oatmeal. Protemeal. Edamame. Dry roasted. Sea salt. I'll take a pack of the taters just in case. This is a Frog Tog poncho. Torn to shreds. A trash bag. I might actually take that. Maybe. I don't know. What else we got in here? Some Vans. Pretty freaking brand new Vans. Ziploc baggie. End of season hiker box for you folks. End of season hiker box right there. Not too much to speak of. There he goes. Look at that little man. Yeah. And look at these fine folks over here. Look at these fine folks.
What's her name?
Thomas.
Jack. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Slovakia. And you?
Ooh, a little bit of the ganj. Some ganj. Ooh. Good morning from Stehekin, Washington. I am here at outside of the restaurant and general store near the dock, and slept on the deck last night because they left the Wi-Fi on from the ferry, and if you sit on the deck you can get Wi-Fi from the ferry. So yeah, last night was awesome. Decided to get some dinner with these other hikers. I just got some chicken tenders and fries, but hung out with a bunch of different hikers. Frico, Avocado, Tootsie, Poet, Hillbilly, Archive. We were all hanging out till pretty late, and yeah, it was just really cool to kick it with a bunch of other hikers. We're all leaving today to go finish things. So yeah, it was really cool to hang out with everyone and just trade stories about everything and catch up about the trail. So yeah, today, as you can see, not a cloud in the sky. And the post office opens today. So going into the post office, should have 3 packages there. A couple resupplies from homies, and some cold weather gear I sent myself. I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, gonna get the day going. It's just after 7. Right now it's time for a trip to the restroom, and the men's restroom is out of toilet paper, so this is bizarre. I'm going to use a public bathroom, and I'm using my toilet paper that I carry. Trip out. So last night I took the lens protector off my camera lenses because for this last 80 miles I just want everything to look freaking awesome. So here at the area where all the hikers chill out, things are waking up here, man. It's about 9:30. So that's the store, that's the restaurant, and here's a bunch of bikes. Some of them have stickers on them here or there that are just PCT stickers, so we can use them if we need to or want to. Here is the charging area. Keep this area clean, freaking slobs. Ooh. And a bunch of people have stuff charging. There's me. And I had to, since I bought new fuel yesterday, Tootsie right here, he gave me an old fuel canister, and I'm taking my old fuel canister that only has a little bit left. And I just boiled a fresh pot of water, and this is fuel canister I just bought. New canisters can hold a little more fuel, and so I'm flip filling. This is a little trick, a little hack that I learned back in Yosemite. To boil water, pour it over your transferring container if you don't have a fridge or a freezer to put it in. And bam, and here we go. Yeah. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, it's like a $30 device. It's called a flip fuel. And some hikers carry them. And yeah. I've like, there's been periods on the trail where I've like been in towns, found a hiker box where, you know, like a bunch of thru hikers need new canisters of fuel, but there's just a little bit left in their old can. Yeah. So they toss that. And so those of us who have transfer valves, we just, oh look, there's several cans in this hiker box. Yeah, nice. You gotta like put the receiving can, you gotta cool it because the butane, its temperature, you know, yeah, and so you either put the receiving can like in a fridge or a freezer for a while, or you heat up the can you're drawing fuel from.
So is the air cool enough right now to draw it down?
No, I had to boil a pot of water and then warm up the cans that I'm harvesting from. All right, there we go, and all right. And that's that right there. That's that. All right. Whew. It's a hefty fuel canister right there. I'll let the rest of the gas out of here so we can throw it away, because you have to have them empty to throw them away. Get the rest of the air out of there. That way it's not a hazard to throw it in a trash receptacle.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
What is that, like, before the trail you got this? Like, for your...
My box, and now I ate them on my last.
Okay, yeah. Where'd you make the box? Somewhere in Oregon or back home? Just like, just kind of like a chicken.
Me too. And I don't even know why I am.
I know.
It's gonna be useless to me. So if you want to use it, then go for it. Yeah. I literally have no. Absolutely. Yeah.
To resupply again, and I was like, okay, potatoes ready?
No. Oh my god, never mind. Yeah, I want real mashed
You know what?
potato.
Yeah?
I'll take the butter. Yeah, sure.
You know what?
Sure, thank you. You know what?
I was in the hiker box.
Yeah.
So we like hide it in each other's shit.
Okay, tell us right.
So then I'm like, we're drying all of our stuff out. I'm talking to archive. I'm emptying my bag. She goes, oh. And I was like, I can explain this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That reminds me of, like, we were, right after doing the aqueduct in the desert, I was like, I don't remember what he was doing, but I was like, from a distance, I was just like bored. I was just sitting down and I was tossing like little pebbles into his pack, and I kept making it. And so eventually I just kept going, and I had like basically multiple rocks worth of it. And yeah.
Oh man.
You guys could drink those when you record that.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that would have warmed us up.
Yeah, seriously, man.
I was thinking you should have
Ennyi tarts také hrozné.
Yeah, no,
Keď sa
It was still
nevyspíte,
raining. I mean, the all
pretože
morning
pôjdeme
it was
dneska po
raining.
it was
noci.
raining, but
Ale
it, like, we
nie
knew
to, ale
we weren't gonna, like,
to
die.
pohodlne nie.
My feet were hard.
Oh no, we were just passing the. I just was boiling water over and over, and just
Yeah.
passing it back and forth.
okay.
Yeah, it was all good.
My feet.
Supply. Yeah, I'm happy I did it. Yeah,
Let's give it up
that's
for it.
very good.
Let's give it up for it.
That's very good.
Nice.
I aspire to be at your level.
It's like, oh yeah, I know the beers are gonna be $5 there. I might as well slip a few in the box.
This is what it's. This is what the post is.
He wasn't wrong.
In there, really.
They're not horrible, but I guess for having it come down that bad. Oh, you saw? Did you see the picture? I did. I didn't see it laying. Me either. But those are the exact same ones that are gone.
Robil som ti ešte na ten
I'm like in
I don't even want to open the box.
Wow.
because
I'm not. Yeah. I don't know if you know, but I was there. Did you know how I did see her? I was talking to today. They said that they drove up to Alaska and did all that stuff. I was like, well, I'm saying, well, let's say, I was like, wow, Alaska's so boring. Tell me more.
I don't know why I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to talk to him, so I just turned my chair
Yeah, you
around.
did. I was like, yeah, I'm hiking with him. He is not here right now.
I saw that. I was like, okay, so 2 pieces. And I'm like, I'm going to go over and buy a hillbilly.
Oh, they were cute. I was hoping they'd give me shit.
All right, it's 1:50 here at Stehekin. Everyone's getting ready to leave. We're about to catch the 2 o'clock shuttle back up to High Bridge Camp, and see that there's campsites in 5 miles and 11.4 miles. So we'll see if it's gonna be a 5-mile night or a 12-mile night. This has been an awesome stay. Ready for the border? Let's go.
Trail stuff that I haven't it's just now soaking in like that. The girl from the UK was like, oh, this is the last time I'm gonna be like charging up my battery banks. Everybody was handing out hiker box stuff, and she was like, man, this is like the last time on trail. And I was like, wow, I hadn't even thought of it really. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to take from him. Like, I don't know.
Take an archive.
I was archiving. I've been trying to get better about archiving. I slacked off for a while because I was just like tired. Without like
You know what's funny is I see that same trend in the comments. People have like stopped commenting stuff.
Oh, I stopped commenting a long time ago.
Yeah. Because they're like, dude, let's just go. Let's just get this.
But then I got lonely after a while, and then. Well, all right, it is 3:07 in the afternoon, October 6th, and I am back at the High Bridge Campground. Everyone took off, last one out. First one in, last one out. And yeah, wow, that was it. Last town stop of the trail, last resupply of the trail. Huge thank you to Foxy Worldwide. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, bro. And huge thank you to Robble, bro, you rule. Thank you guys so much. I could not be feeling more blessed right now. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of campsites, one within 5 miles of the trailhead here, and the other within 11 miles of the trailhead here. There's a couple mile road walk, about 2.5 mile road walk that saves you a mile, and it's low. It's like 0 elevation that I'm about to go do that a few other hikers are doing. I have a ton of food. It's 80 miles to the border, 80 miles to the terminus, 30 miles back to Rainy Pass. So that's 110 miles in the next week. It is it's Monday today, so I think Monday should be back, fully completed, done hiking on trail the rest of the season, and done with the Pacific Crest Trail. All right, back across High Bridge again. You see any fishies? Is there any fishies in here today? Yeah, look at them all. Those are all sockeye salmon. Crazy dough. Wow, you can almost see the red from here. I mean, you can. This is as far as they'll come. This may be like a couple 100 yards upriver further, but that's it. Let's see. My pack is so, excuse poor language. Ladies, children, cover your ears. Excuse my, so fucking heavy, dude. I have so much food. I'm so grateful for it too. But also have extra gear and oh man, it's heavy. Yeah. But it is work hard Monday, so gotta put in that work. Work hard. Hey. Wow, dude, it is so crazy to be here. I ate an edible, really strong edible, earlier this morning and just lounged, packed all my stuff, plugged my stuff in, and went and just lounged in the sunshine near the visitor center on the Wi-Fi and listening to podcasts for the afternoon until the bus came. It was great. Very, very amazing experience in Stehekin. It's so sick that there's a whole group of hikers out here just out into the trail. And learned that there's actually probably about a dozen other hikers behind us, possibly, because a large group contingency of hikers dipped off the trail to go to Leavenworth for Oktoberfest. So apparently they're just getting back on trail yesterday. Hey there, how's it going?
Good.
Almost. Have a good one. So yeah, they'll be coming through. And earlier this morning, one of the employees at Stehekin was like, "Hey, you have any idea how many other hikers might be behind you all?" I said, "I don't know, man." He's like, "Okay, because we're in the process of, over the next several days of shutting down for the season." So crazy, dude. But not the back of the pack, not yet, man, not yet. But definitely the tail end of the entire mass of hikers out here. However, Frico started March 3rd. Mango is in this bubble. He started March 17th. I started March 23rd. So it's crazy that there's 3 marchers on the trail, finishing the trail. It's insane. I'll talk more about that later. I'm gonna go walk for a while. It is so freaking warm out. Apparently this last week was a cold snap, according to locals. So FML, because I have fleece tights, down jacket, crew length extra spare socks, and my neoprene split toe socks from the Sierras making their appearance again here near the border. And I could have used all of that in the last week, and it would have been a freaking game changer. But whatever, blessed now, and it's rain coming Friday, and it's also the mountains, so who knows what's gonna happen. I think I might just go to 6 Mile Camp tonight. It's 6 miles from the cutoff to Stehekin. It's from High Bridge Camp, so 6 Mile Camp. It's 3:45 right now. I could, basically hike 2 hours, hike till 6:30, take my time, get there, and then be able to wake up early tomorrow and maybe, I don't know, maybe do a big day, like 25-ish, maybe more, who knows? I don't know, but my pack is so heavy and I can totally feel the difference in my shoulders and in my feet. It's so amazing coming into towns. I had like 4 packs of tuna left, and shout out Monica, shout out, because, and also shout out everyone for helping me get this far north, because this is the final push and all y'all helped, and you know who you all are, so just know that I have love for you that I truly wish I could express right now in this moment that you'll be watching this, and just give you the best hug and pat on the back and thanks in person, and just your lights have shined and helped me to shine, and the love is just so intense, you guys. It means so much. So thank you all. Let's go. Check that out. So warm out. It almost feels like a summer afternoon, like late summer, not October 6th. Man. This is it, dude. This is the offshoot trail to the PCT. About to be back on the PCT, back on the red line to finish this up. Go to Canada and finish through hike, the first through hike, but not the last. Let's do it. This weather is just unreal. Oh, the maples. Oh, the giant maples. Oak trees in California, maple trees in Washington. Amazing. These are all wild raspberries. The red cap kind. The little tea and crumpet raspberries. And my calves are burning. Okay, yo. Best trail crossing, best creek crossing logs of the whole trail. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's like Mario. Oh my gosh. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. Oh, look, they some of their brothers. Alexa, play Turn It Up by Millionaire.
I gotta tell you.
Yeah, he wanted the trail. He didn't want to get off.
He didn't want to give it up?
Because couldn't really get off it. He nosed himself into the woods about 20 feet, and I just went around him, and he just stood there like looking over his shoulder at me.
Both looking at each other
Yeah,
up and
we're
down.
both like, whoa, pick your pack up. I can't balance. But okay, let's see what we got
I know the
here.
feeling.
Well, it's 6:30 and just finished dinner, and I'm here with Bernie and Mango. Bernie's gonna cowboy camp. Mango's over in the shelter over here, which I guess I better show the shelter over here. That's my setup. I'm doing the tarp thing tonight. Used the last of my duct tape to patch up the holes that I burned in my Tyvek as best I could. So this is the High Bridge campground. And I only walked in like 5.5 miles tonight. I just decided, I'm gonna get into camp early, and I'm gonna get up at the ass crack of dawn and set my alarm for 3:30 and try and be walking by 4. But check it out. This is the shelter here at the High Bridge campground. Very Appalachian Trail style. This is where Mango's gonna sleep. He's gonna sleep up there. And then, I don't know if Bernie's gonna sleep on the table or not, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Campfire with the no fire sign in the middle. That says no fire. No fires. So, 6:30. If I can get to bed in an hour and a half, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I get 7 hours to sleep. Get up at 3, hiking by 3:34, and slay like 30 miles tomorrow. So, we'll see. There is, Bernie actually saw a bear a couple miles south of camp. Like, it was like 60 feet from him. So we're gonna use the bear box tonight because there's a bear box in the campground. Yeah, this is what I've got going on here. You can see all my duct tape patches on my Tyvek. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this setup tonight. Just enough to keep the condensation from falling on top. All right, 7:30, and I'm in my tent, in my puffy, in my fleece tights, feeling so cozy and just feeling right. It's time to sleep. I'm gonna set my alarm for 4 o'clock. Good night. October 6th, in the bag. 75 miles to go to Canada.